What's up, Super Play? It's your host Tony G, bringing you another Market Monday. And if you guys are new to the channel, definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below if there are any cards that I might have missed in this Market Watch. And obviously, in this Market Watch, we're going to be diving into the new dash packs that come out when you support your local LGSs. And you buy 6 packs, you get a dash pack. And so we're going to dive into those cards. And I want to give a huge shout out to Happy New Lunar New Year, Year of the Rabbit, if I'm not mistaken. So happy Lunar New Year for everybody that celebrated. And huge thank you, of course, for that, the community supporting us. And again, we want to celebrate the Lunar New Year with you guys. So if you guys are wondering why I'm wearing all red, it's to support, you know. And so happy Lunar New Year, and let's get into this video. So obviously we got to talk about Son Gohan Beyond the Ultimate. This card dramatically dropped in price. I think over almost $100. Listed price is $360 median, of course, and then we got one near mint foil, $289. So we saw a $90 decrease of this amazing card, and maybe $60 decrease. So obviously there's a few listings. Again, it's still a relatively strong card if you're playing blue. I think this is probably one of the strongest cards in blue. Not to be mistaken, it's probably one of the best ones. But this card is amazing. I think this is a relatively powerful card if you guys are trying to get it. Right now it's sitting at $289, so you guys could kind of negotiate your prices to save some money, of course. And if you're bidding on eBay, definitely good luck to everyone that's trying to win one of these. And so we go on to the next cards. These are the promo cards that I'm talking about that are the new dash pack. Are they going to change the meta? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I definitely think these cards are relatively strong. And I mean, there could be some cards shifting the meta, and I think some of these are definitely worth it, and some of these are the money cards you want to pull when you get the dash packs. So obviously we want to talk about Pan. Search for Another World only works with Supreme Kai of Time. With her effect, if you have Bond 3, you get to warp one of your opponent's battle cards. Not only that, if your leader takes a damage, you crit yourself, of course. You put the top card and put it on top of your leader, and all your overwhelm cards stay on the field. And of course, this is the money card. It's $12. There's not that many listings. I know in the last TCG Con, I believe a Supreme Kai of Time may have topped an event, and it's a phenomenal card. I think this card is one of the money cards. And then we go on to the next one. Is I think is still probably one of the most powerful leaders that came out in this set, or in this promo packs, is SS2 Trunks Strike to Change the Future. I think personally this looks amazing. I think I would collect this personally. And if you're getting into the game and you're trying to play competitively or collect it, this is definitely one of those cards you want to collect, because it's Trunks, SS2 Trunks with his god sword, of course, like in the anime when he slices Zamasu in half. And I think this is an amazing card. And again, not only that, this guy is super competitive. Obviously we know that Trunks Trunks Jita was very powerful in this last formats, or the last few formats. And I think with God Sealing gone, I think this card is going to be phenomenal. Again, I think some of these cards are ridiculous. They're very powerful. And will we see some of these cards in the meta? I think so. So I definitely recommend getting your hands on one of these guys. It's definitely cheap right now, $477. If you're trying to collect it, get it graded. It looks amazing. I think this is definitely a card you should get. And yeah, so cheapest is $478, and obviously the most expensive goes to $50. Again, check out eBay. I only go based on TCG prices. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to look at eBay as well. So I could definitely give you an overview, a bigger overview of some of these cards, but it might limit some of the cards that we'll see on. So typically I like to see 8-9 cards. We might see only like 7 or 6, because we got to go through a bunch of other windows or tabs. But then we got the next one is Golden Frieza Return of the Destroyer. These are the money cards you want to get, of course. So we got Deflect, Double Strike. For each green unison in your drop, reduce the Z energy of this card by 1 up to 2. So pretty much you come out for 2 Z energy if you have unisons, more than 2 unisons. And then once per turn, if it's your turn, when your green unison is placed in the drop area, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and KO it. This card gets 5,000 power for the turn. If your leader card is a green Frieza Clan card, you have 4 or more energy. Play this card. play one green unison with a specified cost 3 or less from your hand and with a marker on it. So very strong, very powerful. This card is nuts in my opinion. Very strong card. Again, these are the money cards in pretty much the dash pack. So if you want to get it, it's $8.40. And then obviously we have the next one is Trunks challenging the Dark Empire. Very strong card. Again, Supreme Kai of Time card. Works very well with that leader. And it's a very aggressive deck. So again, Overrealm, bring this guy out, dual attack 24 and sitting at 244, pretty much 350, and the most expensive will be $12. Very strong card. And I think to kind of pair it up with is Sun Goten, another great card. When this card is removed, remove it from the game. And this guy is a double strike Overrealm for 6. If your leader card is a black Supreme Kai of Time and you have 2 or more energy, you could play this guy if you have a Trunks Xeno in play already. So it could be any Trunks Xeno. It could be the 3-drop, it could be the 5-drop or 6-drop we just saw. It could be any of them. As long as it's Trunks Xeno, you could play this guy from reward. Pretty nuts in my opinion. Of 1-drop energy for this guy, and I believe you draw a card when he's played. So again, a very strong card, and it's Overrealm 6, so you could just play him for 6 in the drop, and very strong card. So yeah, Sun Goten pairs up very well with Trunks. And then we go on to the next one is Omega Shenron, the strongest agent of destruction. I think he's super strong, and he's triple strike. If your opponent has 3 or more energy, this card gains triple strike. Very strong. And then when this guy's played, draw a card, or you could choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and KO it. A very strong card. Ultimate card to have as a finisher in the Agent of Destruction deck. Again, these are the money cards. It's slowly creeping up. There's one that has 9 to 30, so you're looking at like $4 for this guy. Again, if you want to get your hands on and play competitively, get it. If you're trying to collect them, some of them are just awesome to collect. And then we go on to King Cold. There's a few other dash pack cards, but I'm just looking at the ones that relatively have a little bit more value versus the other ones. And again, this guy is sitting at $1, $2. And again, you might not think it's the money card, but yeah, it works really well with some decks. And then we go on to the next one is Son Goku and Vegeta. This card is another money card that works really well with Trunks and Trunks Vegeta deck, and you get to play him. I mean, when this card is played, draw a card. If your leader card is both yellow Vegeta and Trunks, you may discard this and choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in unison with energy cost 2 or less and switch it to rest mode. Very strong. You get to just do banana stuff. It's just ridiculous. This Trunks Vegeta just got a huge buff. And again, let me know if you think it's going to change the meta, of course. And then we go on to the next one, which I think is very powerful as well, is Vegito, SSB Vegito, Fight for the Future. It's a 1-drop energy if you have 3 or more energy and you draw one card, yellow Son Goku with an energy cost 1. And when this card is played using EX Evolve, when this card is attacks, choose one of your opponent's battle cards or unison and can be switched to active until the end of the turn. It's 1 energy. You EX Evolve on top of a Son Goku Vegeta with an energy cost 1. So as long as it sticks on the board, you EX Evolve on top of him, and he's a double strike, and you rest the card. Very strong card when he attacks. I mean, pretty nuts in my opinion. 25 double strike is very powerful in my opinion, and yeah, you can do some major damage. Again, this is just another card that just, again, I think Trunks Vegeta is just very powerful at this moment. I mean, with all this support, is just bananas. And then we have Son Goku and Pan, Journey to the Cosmos. I think this card looks awesome. I wanted to collect it. I was fortunate to pull it in one of the dash packs I got. Huge shout out to Core. And yeah, I bought the packs, and then so I didn't pay $1.50, but I got it with this pool, which was nice. And yeah, so these are some cards you guys could get. It's gonna revamp a lot of older decks, and a lot of these cards are deflect, so they're very strong and very powerful. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. And again, let me know if you think this is gonna shift the meta, or which one are you gonna be collecting. So I'm very curious. So let me know in the comment section. And like always, everybody, from your host Tony G and Market Mondays, like we always say, I blanked out. Y'all stay super.